C++ class. I will be brief because the other times I tried to record the video for this, it just decided not to do it. So let's just get on with it. So basically go to this site. I went to this site called OpenGLtutorial.org. So this is not original code. This is definitely a lot of stuff that's been copied over from this tutorial site. Here is tutorial 1. If you go to this site and go to tutorial 1 right there, this is not the home page. This is already on the tutorial page. It gives you an introduction of what the purpose of this tutorial is, which is to teach how to make an OpenGL window, but in easy C++, as simple as possible, right? Not using templates, classes, and pointers. It's just all in the main file, the main function. I did put this in a couple of different functions for purpose of tutorials for demonstration video. But it was also kind of for me to kind of organize everything in my mind and just kind of use this as a playground, basically, Yeah, they don't use regular stuff like GL begin. They use a couple of alternate stuff, but it's very interesting to see the process, It's very thorough tutorial, basically, And basically here was how I set it up. Just kind of speed running through the explanation here. Basically, you download the source code, you unzip it. You can find it here. I will show you exactly what I did, And you also download Cmake, which is an app that you can find right here for me, right here, right? Basically, Cmake, I believe it's like I recognize it as the command line stuff. It's kind of like a compiler, but I believe what this did is it made, it also, you can run Cmake, open it up, kind of show you real quick. Here's where the tutorial is, and here's where the source code is, right? Basically, you take the source, you kind of follow the steps, configure, generate, like configure until all these red lines go away, and then press generate, and then, and I put it on this folder that I called binge for my purposes, and this this file will show up. So there's that. OpenGL master, right? That's just kind of what the zip file is called, right? Download this, unpack it, and then use Cmake to make the project, and then if you open that, I believe it'll just take you right here. Right, exactly. So that was all that, and so I kind of used that. First window tutorial, it's very interesting. We got to go to tutorial 1, right? Super intuitive once you get to this point, it's all right here. We did have to organize this a little bit because it was all kind of in different orders and stuff. Basically, what it was, the beginning was all of this was in main. I kind of put it all in OpenGL window, which, I guess is more for organization, my organization to go. We got a little more sophisticated in tutorial 2. But for sake of all this, here's this comment, initialize GLFW. GLF, open a new window, right? Window equals GLF create window. That's pretty cool, right? You can change the size of it. I believe I did have some global variables on. I did implement that here, kind of to readily have one place for all the globals, which and control the size of the window basically. Make context current. Dark blue background, right? If we run this, it'll be RGB 0.4 out of 1, right? Believe alpha, I'm not really sure. But this kind of sets the background, basically, based off of these values. So if you run this, it'll be blue. It'll take about 3-ish seconds. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. It'll be blue, and then press the escape button. As you can see, here's this do while. This is the game loop essentially, right? GL clear, swap buffers, pull, like just all this stuff, basically kind of redoes the background each time, right? And that's in a loop because we want it to stay open until we press the escape key. As you can see here, that's the condition, get key, escape, right? A lot of black magic in this thing, but that's kind of the whole premise of it. But as you can see, if we change this to 0.3, right? That's actually how I have it here in tutorial 2. I kind of use that for my other demonstration video, which failed, so just a little more quickly. Should be able to build here in like 2 or 3 seconds, and it'll be cyan, like dark cyan, which I love that color. Here we go. Guess it was more like 5 seconds. If you think about it. Yeah, it's a little more than that. Yep, here we go, cyan. So we'll press escape. The only thing different in this, obviously, here is the original file, you know. Yeah, no header file, no yeet definition, right? I like to yeet us out of the program. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it may have to return 0 for a good, like successfully run C++ program. All the stuff is the same, just kind of organized into different functions and stuff. All the stuff that was too complicated to do that was just kind of put right here. Initialize GLFW, GLF, initialize window. Where is it? This is new. Initialize glue. So basically here's where the triangle is defined, right? Basically it buffers. That's in draw actually. Yeah, here we go. Here's where the triangle is passed to OpenGL, right? Using a buffer, a vertex buffer, basically, you know. Here's where it's created. Shaders are very important. At this point, we do call this before the main loop, where the shaders are implemented in the program, so that the actual triangle will be drawn based off of the points. Here are the points that define the triangle, right? Represents 3 vertices, right? 3 points, you know. And it's buffered on in, and this is also new right here, as well as cleanup, right? You know, cleanup is kind of straightforward. Go to draw. You can see that the buffer is enabled, and then we draw the triangle, right? So basically, draw the arrays. It's buffered in and shaded, and see how long this takes. This kind of varies the time that is. Here we go. And here we go. That's kind of, wow, you gotta make one dumb mistake every video, right? Here we go. Hopefully that'll be quicker, you know. Probably not. It's probably rebuilding. So, here we go. Unplug my computer on accident. And here we go. Same color background as we wanted, as well as this giant red triangle, right? The next one is kind of using matrices to edit it, and then later on, you know, kind of putting textures and different inputs and playing and displaying and user interaction and stuff, are all these tutorials, which I haven't gotten to yet. I believe, oh, actually right there. Whoops. Here we go. Anyway, that is the whole presentation right there. I'm gonna press Shift 5 so I can press stop on the video. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope this made sense. The link to this site right here is opengl-tutorial.org. I'll put that in the description. If you have any comments or questions, just put them in the comments below, or reach out to me if you have my information. Thank you, everybody.